How did you follow when I went live? I got gold on Inferno. Welcome to the University of Trials. And welcome, students. Professor Fat Shady from the University of Trials. And today's stream is all about this track. It's all about Gigatrack. It's all about trying to find the fourth sign, which we think is the third sign. But the fourth sign. I don't even know where to start. I had a couple of ideas. I've since given up. This is kind of where I get to. So, a quick recap for those who have been playing along at home. There are apparently 4 signs. We found 3 of them. I say we, the awesome Trials community, including this guy, T Hill. 3 signs have been found. One of them was found by hitting a whole bunch of buttons hidden throughout the track, 8 of them. One of them was found by collecting 5 orbs that were hidden and scattered throughout the track. One of them was found by hitting the zero faulting the track on the donkey, and we don't know what the last thing is. Hey, Speed, what's going on? Chris, 1. So let me talk you through my thought process, because I have no idea. So last night, I sat here for a bit playing on the tandem by myself with 2 controllers. It's fun. And I was trying to sort of brute force the thing where I basically tried to get to the sun and bail out onto the sun and hold onto the sun with 16 faults, and then at 16 minutes, both of that yielded no results whatsoever. So all I can think to do now is like with the donkey 0 fault, but Squid's already been... So I'm not skilled enough to do a 0 fault that no one else has done before. Hey, 807. Welcome. Glad you could be here. As well as Solar? I don't know. So yeah, so I guess what I'm thinking at the moment is there anything that hasn't been 0 faulted? So Squid's been 0 faulted. Hey, Brad. Hey, Shadow. Thank you for joining, for staying after class with 1 student. I was going to call that like detention, but that's got like negative connotation, so that's not cool. So anyway, so Rhino has had 0 faults. Hey, Golden Inferno, man, you good timing, man. You were like waiting for me to go live and followed like instantly, so well done. Yeah, I agree, Speed, but I was just trying, man. After school club. Yeah, see, but I'm not skillful enough to do... So that's been done. Malmantis, of course, has been done. And Helium, the problem is... And this is the thing I'm... See, look, like... This is a cast of legends. I can't... So I'm never going to get that. So, and Donkey's been done. So this is the thing. If it's a 0 fault, I can't fight. I'm frustrated if it's a 0 fault because I don't have the skill. So someone else much better than me. So that's been done. Oh, that's right. And I even watched this replay of someone 0 faulting on the tandem to see if that showed anything, and I couldn't see anything looking all the way through. I'm just gonna ride. Donkey's been done. Can't do alpaca. Crawler's not possible. So I genuinely want to help. Okay, so Crawler's been done. Tevatron, really? You know what? Just for kicks, I'm going to do it. But, I feel so useless. Yeah, Chris. One of the clues is hinting at the tandem, but that basically what the current, what I think logical line of thinking is that 16 is going to be significant, likely faults. Tandem is going to be the bike you do it. Sun is going to be the location you do it. And the fourth sign that we find is going to tell you what to do, or it's going to have some other clue that's going to help, that's going to, like those four things coming together is what's going to make it make sense. So to find the fourth sign, you're not going to use the tandem, I suspect. Oh, this is another weird thing I did. So I could hear sounds better in the game, I turned off the engine noise. Tell me that doesn't sound weird. Oh. So if you want... Oh! So there goes my zero fault run. After 20 seconds. What is the stat column? What? Alright, I gotta check this out. What is that? How is he hinted at that? And why is he so weird? Hey, Deadmite! Congratulations on the graduation. Dirtmite gets a special graduation hat. Alright, you know what? Let's just ride. Look, wildly speculate in chat, and I'll just do this just for fun. Oh, let him post a link. Oh, this little printer of his is weird. Yeah, when did he send that? Feels so weird without bike noises. Yeah, I saw the tweet, man. It's all good. So how is everybody's Friday? Because I think we're going to make zero progress on this damn riddle. Oh, by the way, the hat, I made that hat. Oh, there's a track in the track pack. That's interesting. Oh, Jabaki. GG's. Interview yesterday, well done. Good luck. Passing level 3 Seth, that's awesome. I want to tell you about my day, because I've had a really good one, actually. Mandatory training, terrible. Is that what you're doing now? Yeah, if the mandatory trainings are anything like my ones, yeah, I get it. Oh. Alright, I gotta put noise back on. This is too quiet. Oh, I turned off the writer voice. That might be weird too. Oh no! No! I'm not playing in Dutch. Or German or whatever it was. So here's my day. How is that too noisy? I think so. Took my kids to school. Went skateboarding for an hour. By the way, I suck at skateboarding. And whenever I talk about it now, I feel like a massive poser because I'm embarrassed at how bad I am. I'm really not happy. So anyway, it's incredibly hard, and I'm old and scared, and I'm okay with it, but I'm frustrated. So anyway, but I went skating for an hour, so it was fun. And then I went stand-up paddleboarding for another hour or two. And then tonight I went and played football with my son. So I'm actually quite sore and tired right now because I've done a lot of physical activity. For someone who, I guess I would list my strengths as sitting down and being comfortable. They're like skills that I have. Yeah. Oops. Yeah, terrible. That's the one. I bought myself one a couple of weeks back. And by the way, it's winter in Australia, so just let me put that out there. Oh, I have to do this again. Davin, that sucks. How you holding up? Swag. Dude, that's rough. Tell your dad, uni trials, man. It's important. No, it's not. Say hi to your dad for me. Tell your dad I'm really pleased that you paid your bills. But then also, swag, get a job. I say that to my son all the time when he wants something. I'm like, dude, get a job. He's like, I'm 11. It's fair. It's fair. You're renovating your kitchen. Yeah, dude. I think everyone... This is why there was so many... This is why Bunnings has been able to stay in business, because everybody is at home and everyone's like, you know that thing that's not a big deal in my house, but let's fix it anyway. I have plastered walls. I have like replaced towel rails and stuff. I have had my sort of alfresco and garage epoxied. I've put skylights. And again, these are all many of these things I've paid other people to do, which is even worse. But I've had new skylights put in my house. Yeah, British heatwave. You might be right. I mean, but I got a wetsuit. So that turned out to be the greatest investment of my life, by the way. Yeah, I was out in the surf last week, and then today was just on a river, cruising around. Nice and peaceful, man. I think it was like a day off work for me, so I was just catching up on all the things that I want to do and normally don't get time to, so it was kind of nice. I need that mental downtime sometimes. I think we all do, right? So if anybody has any riddle-related suggestions that they want me to try, I'm just worried that the only things left to do are like Zero Fault, a whole bunch of tracks. Which I'm just not skilled enough, as you can see, to do. Oh, so 29's the tough one with this, yeah? Oh, what is that? Hey Rob, what's going on? What? How is this turning? I mean, that was different. Oh, you like it, Frosty? Hey, well, you thank T Hill, man, because that video is nothing without him. No, speed. I get it, but I don't know what else I can do because I'm not skilled enough. I think I'm just doing this, by the way, to have something in the background while we're talking. So this is the room in question.
Fantastic.
Hey, Brad. Congratulations on the graduation. Oh, did someone else get that for you? Sorry. The way I see it doesn't actually show me that view, so give me a sec. Yeah, I can't see anything. Awesome. Oh, gifted. Oh, Frosty. Frosty. Sorry. Thank you. Thank you, Frosty. Hey, Sean, what's going on? Oh.
Fantastic.
What is happening there? Hey, Frosty. Congratulations on the graduation to you, my good friend. Man. All right. So this is the sun, which makes a lot of sense to do something here with the tandem. And the assumption is 16 faults, get here with the tandem. Now, I'm actually struggling to do this single player. I can get here. To get here 0 faults, I'm struggling, but maybe we can try that. Oh, I can't reverse fast enough. All right, we're doing tandem.
Fantastic.
Jabaki too. All the cool kids. All the cool kids. Congratulations on the graduation. All right, you know what? Let's do... See, my problem is, so I've got here with 16 faults and bailed out on the sun. There's going to be an input code. We tried tandem to the temple room. No, we can do that. We can do that if you want. Chris? Yeah, so technically it's the third sign we're looking for, right? Yeah. From a sequencing perspective, it's the third sign we're looking for now. Fabio. So has anybody zero? No, actually, there's been 0 fault tandem. That's what I'm saying. It's not. Yeah, 0 fault tandem's been done. All right. Yeah, and speed. I'm with you, man. I like nothing else leads us to believe it's going to be the same thing twice. So, and I think it seems right to say that it wouldn't be the tandem to unlock a sign and then to do the last thing, or like the. So the only reason why I'm doing this on the tandem is effectively to brute force and to say, and this was kind of what I was trying to do last night. I was like, okay, if the third sign is going to say something, now if it's an input code, then we're probably not going to guess it, right? But if it's not an input code and it's just a word, then you could have a go at that. All right, well, Chris, let's do that, man. I got nothing better to do this stream. So, hey, Calzone, what's going on? He's used Konami code at least once, if not twice, in riddles before. So I've tried the Konami code, I think, on the Rhino, on the Sun. Let's see if we can get with the 10. But the problem is, I have to get here in 16 faults, and then try it. By the way, how do you like my solo tandem riding? Pretty good, right? Not bad. Yeah, the bike's fast because it's heavy, so the downhills it gets a good boost, and apparently when you're both on gas you get 120% speed too. Haha. 16 stationaries with the tandem, I love it. Was the Konami code for that reason? No. Was it the Konami code that unlocked Moneyball? See, Inferno, I'm using two controllers. See, every time I do that, I lose it. Alright. So let me just see if I can practice getting up here. But do I do Konami with both as well? Yeah, but it has to be here, right? 16-second endo. Friendo. Oh, Junkie. It's like, you haven't chimed in with much comments, but when you come in, you got quality, my friend. I even tried hanging on to one of the planets. Yeah, Swag, that's true. So I don't know what I'm trying to do here. Like, just sit here for like 16 seconds or something. But, like, again, what's the sign just going to say? Stop? Fail into the sun 16 times? That doesn't feel right. There's also a planet that doesn't move, really? Actually, the one thing that I did find interesting, the Donkey Zero Fault. The orb for the Donkey Zero Fault is red, right? I'm pretty sure if I remember Blubby's video, it's a red orb. When you finish this track, there's fireworks that come off. And there's actually a red and a blue orb that come out. And then, like, they set off the fireworks, and then they kind of stay in the sky as, like, this red and blue orb. And I don't know if that's just there for decoration and it's cool, or is that telling you that the other orb is blue? I don't know if it doesn't help anything, but I just thought that was interesting. Alright. Let me see if I can just land on it at 16 faults. This is what I did last night, and it got really angry because I kept stuffing up. Panther, what's going on, man? Alright, so now we have to do that whole thing again, because that's... Alright, so my current thing is I want to try and just stand there. Like, it'd be nice if you just sat on it at 16 faults with the tandem. It made a noise or something. It'd be like, hey, you're close. It won't do anything. But I got to do it now. So yeah, so by the way, so for those that are curious as to how I'm doing tandem single player, I've got 2 controllers in front of me. I don't care about Zero Fault. 2 controllers in front of me. I'm using the A button, so Xbox I'm playing on. I'm using the A button for gas, and I'm basically using my index finger of each hand for the leaning and gas on the top controller, who is the guy in the yellow hoodie, and then I'm using my thumb on both hands for the leaning and the gas on the bottom controller, which is the rear rider. So effectively, what I'm doing is sort of moving my hands like that on 2 different controllers, or pressing and moving, and that it actually works really well. No, Hamza, unfortunately it doesn't work that way. This is only available in local co-op. Like couch, you've got to be in the same room. So unless you're in Southwest Sydney, speaking of someone in Southwest Sydney, Quidgibo, if I really need some help, dude, you might have to come around. Because he's the one person that could. Oh, and I actually did watch the Quidgibo episode last night. Where's Mini Shady? Yeah. Oh, I just realized how warm it is in this room. Yeah, Mini Shady should be going to sleep. Hey, Cos, what's going on? You're from Iraq? Wow. I don't get many people from Iraq. Mind you, there's a Saudi Arabian dude who I've known in the Trials community for a long time. Shout out to the lovely people from Iraq, man. That's cool. My best friend's father was from Iraq when I was a kid. Oh, and I don't have many Iraq stories, so you're going to hear all of them. The other one is that I have some Saddam money in old Iraqi currency in the cupboard behind me, too. Oops, forgot to accelerate. Who said men can't multitask? Yeah, man. Who said men can't multitask? All women. And they're probably right, too. Well, Hamza, if there's anything I can do to get more people from Iraq playing Trials, you let me know. I got your back. Apart from speaking Arabic, because that is something that I will not be successful at. So you want to start up like a, you know what, Middle Eastern Uni of Trials? I'm your man. I'm here to help. Oh yeah, hey, that'd be good if there's not many people. You're right. Oh, it did have that? Wow, awesome. Yeah, actually, yeah, your region leaderboard will look pretty damn sweet if there's not many people. All right, so we're gonna go 16 faults, and we're gonna try and sit on top of the sun, and then, if possible, try and do Konami code at 16 faults. I'm gonna make the assumption that only one person has to do the Konami code. Oh, bread. Man, I can't talk Greenbelt. I don't care. I want everybody in the world to pass Orange Belt, and I want them to give up. No, I want everyone else to do better than me. Actually, I think I did try and do... I tried to test to see if I could do a dual Konami code. It's not easy. See, my back rider falls off every time. Every single time. And I don't want to go over. Nah, you can't do it. You can't do it. I can't. Let me try. Let me see if I can just get myself... Nah, I've gone too far. That's annoying. Is Larry here? Larry! Hey! Shout out to Larry. I was hanging out with Larry recently. Yeah, I don't think there's significance of the back rider falling off. Nah, Larry, anytime, man. It was fun. So look. So yeah, so if we get up here, right? So you can overshoot it so easily. And look, oh, okay, so I can just recover it from there. Okay, so now I'm single player again. Yeah, up, nah. Up, down. Nah, see, because you can't. Yeah. Nah, there's no way you're doing it. This is the thing. I don't see. I'm just trying to think about this, right? Oh, twin fire. So there's 3 signs that we found. One of them says sun, one of them says 16, one of them says bring a friend. Bring a friend has to mean tandem. 16 we're assuming is like 16 faults, and sun we're assuming is this thing. Why would it be the smaller sun speed? Just for the ease of putting in a thing? I mean, because you can put a code in there, right? Yeah, but Yeah, look, it could be time. But actually, no. See, but it's easier to brute force. It's easier to brute force the other one because once you get to 16 faults, you can just sit there. All right, let me try and get this to 16 faults and get up there first. I gotta practice. See, perfect. You watch. I'll get to 16 and I'll just freak out. Not too much, see? Too much. Seriously, Chris? You don't deserve that. See, every time I've done this, it's been perfect. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm on the tandem. See, I can't put in like anything like Konami code, like complicated. You can't balance. I literally get up, up, down, down, and I'm already rolling off. Okay, I just did Konami there. Oh no, maybe I didn't. Oh damn it. Alright, that was 16 faults with the tandem, full Konami, nothing. 16 flips? It's not a contract. No, so I've already tried to bail. I've got here on the tandem with 16 faults. I've bailed. I've even held on to the sun. I held on till the 16th minute. Nothing. I'm going to wait 4 minutes. I mean, I can. I mean, yeah, because actually last night what I was doing was... But again, like... But I think about it. What would the clue be on the fourth sign if that was the answer, right? It literally would just be wait. Like... I mean, we can just wait, but like, it can't just be wait. This takes a fair degree of concentration. I really want to read chat, but I'm like... And if it was wait for 16, it's just not going to be. It's just not going to be this. Like, I'm certain of it. But if I get this, like as in, if I hit here, at least what I know is that it's not bailing out at 16 faults. It's not bail out and grab onto the sun at 16 faults. It's not bail out, grab the sun at 16 minutes. It's not land with the tandem at 16 faults. And it's about to be just sitting here at 16 minutes. My hand's getting sore. So for anyone new that's joined the channel or just recently here for the stream, this is pretty much all the content you're going to get. It's just me gently pressing gas on a sun in a planetarium on a tandem bike on Gigatrack. Okay, one more minute. Then I'll read chat. So this is the thing. If there is a code to be pressed here, the problem is, right, it can only be a combination of A and X. Because if you press Y, it's a bailout. If you press B, it's a checkpoint restart. So it can only be D-pad input, like leaning inputs, and A and X, which is why Konami's so good. Up, up, down, down. And what they do is AX, AX. Is the one they've done on Xbox before. But the problem is it can't be after 16 minutes or whatever, because the after isn't anywhere. So 16, just having 16 as a number just makes so much more sense. There you go, nothing. The one thing I was thinking, there's like the celestial coordinates, which is like hours and minutes and stuff, but it's not going to be 16 hours, 8 minutes. So I don't know. Rising. What's going on? A few more seconds. All right. This is riveting streaming content. Please go and tell your family, what have you been doing with your time? Ah, just watched a guy control 2 people on a bike, sit on the sun, 16 minutes, 16 seconds. What about CP54? Yeah, Dab, I got no idea. But this is the thing. If it was that, like, think about the 4 signs, right? It can't, like, there can't be 2 signs that relate to the number 16, because one would be the number 16, and then the other one would be Earth Revolution, or days, or something, you know. And actually, yeah, that could be it. Like, if they said the word days, like, I'm just trying to think what would be on the 4th sign that would result in it being 16 revolutions around the sun. But if it said days, if it said sun, 16 days, bring a friend, so 16 days, yeah, would be revolutions, right? No, that's a year. No, so it's not even day. Years? Yeah, so if it said 16 years, were there 2 messages on the 3rd sign? The other 2 had a message in front, one on the back. Yeah, but okay, so the messages on the front is just what we feel are 4 parts of a poem, right? So it's the first 4 sections of a poem, and we found sections 1, 2, and 4. Which part speed? What doesn't fit? I mean, in Quijibo, sitting on the sun and not burning to death is interesting. Yeah, Chris, I don't think it's 4x4. It was presented as 4 transfers into 1 or something. Which is, yeah, 1 set of instructions. What, the quad bike, really? I mean, the crawler. I hate the bike, but we can try it if you want. Because this feels like a dead end. Did you hear a noise then? Like a drill? Oh no, damn it. Any other famous codes I should be trying? No, nothing. Oh, what the no. No, I'm not doing that code. Jabaki, I know you're joking, but Imitation Game is an incredible movie. Associate Professor welcomes Krako. Krako. Chris. Oh, man. Oh, you've lost it. All right. I think we're done. Oh, 16-second wheelie. Hell no. Alright, I'm done. So the worst thing is now, after doing that type of stuff, then I'm like, maybe I should finish the track just in case it unlocked something further on. But watch, I can't get through this door. Watch. It hits my guy. It hits the guy on the back. That's weird to me. But it feels like just bad testing than anything else. Frosty, you're not wrong, dude. And watch the replay, right? Yeah. Nah. And this is what I mean, and this is why this is so torturous. Because everything then becomes a 1 hour and it's so unlike Trials. Because in Trials you get to restart instantly and you get to very quickly recover from and redo. Like if you make a mistake or something, you get to retry and restart heaps. Whereas with this, it feels like everything you do comes with the speed. Sorry, that's far more succinct. It's a horrible track to use for a riddle hunt. But anyway, my tandem skills are getting much better. Hey, Zednake. So hey, how did Blubby know to do 0 on Donk, or did he just do it and saw it? Because I'm thinking the donkey clue, the 4th clue, has got to be the hardest. I'm using 2 controllers. I'm tricking the Xbox into thinking... Marty? Please tell me Marty McFly. Love that movie. Yeah, I'm using 2 controllers. I'm just incredibly skilled. Yeah, you can, don't mate. Blubby! I was just talking about you, which you know because you answered the question. Well, Blubby, I'm calling upon you again. Can you 0 fault every other bike as well? Yeah, no, speed. I know. Auntie hinted at the with the African. Oh, sorry, African. The Latin name for donkey was one of his clues. Auntie heavily hinted towards donkey. Then one of the Discord users, yeah, maybe, saw the portal in replay by immediately going to the end in replay of his donkey run. Oh, wow. So hold on. So you can go to the end of a track in replay before your rider gets there, and that orb shows up until your first fault. Is that right? Alright, listen. Really? So, okay, so technically we can test every 0 fault on any bike. So has that been done with every other bike? Try going underneath. Yeah, everybody knows. So 54, this is one of the places. No, but see, the camera doesn't even follow. That's right. Yeah, the orbs. You're right. The orbs work on proximity. T-Hill, what's going on? Oh, you did? See you, man. Awesome, dude. Happy for you, bro. By the way, if anybody is sitting here right now, go to YouTube. Go to T-Hill. Follow that dude. Oh. This will be... Can you do that on the... No. Oh, that looks painful. No, T-Hill. There's nothing, man. Look, honestly, the only thing, and I know all the focus, and I agree with you, all the focus should be on doing stuff on bikes on this track. So I have been spending a bit of time on the tandem. I've done, so I've got to the sun on the tandem. I've bailed out with 16 faults and I've bailed out and held on to the sun for both 16 faults and 16 minutes. Nothing happened. I got to the sun on the tandem. I both got to it with 16 faults and basically waited on it, and also got to it on 16 faults and then also 16 minutes. And I entered the Konami code while on the tandem at 16 faults on the sun. Nothing happened. Oops. So anyway, so I've done a few things. And again, I keep coming back to the point where if we assume that the... Just for a moment, if we assume that the fourth sign, which is the third sign, isn't a... I just had another thought. Isn't an input code, but it's just another instruction. We've got 3 of the 4 things. Basically, we're 75%. So this is kind of... My theory is this. We're 75% of the way to understanding what to do on the tandem, but we're 0% of the way to understanding what the fourth sign... How to find the fourth sign. So, can we use that 75% and sort of guess the rest? Now, that's a long shot, and chances are it's an input code, so no. Actually, so in the order that they appeared to Hill, which is what order? What was the order of the words? Because I just had a thought. No, sorry. So what are the clues? Because it's basically love is hatred. Donkey was bring a friend. Which was the love? So if you had the order of the poem, because I'm thinking of that, it's the order of the clues, right? Yeah. So what clue was love is wise? Was that sun or was that 16? That had to be sun, right? So, sorry, T, from the poem, are you saying there's too many words in between the 3 words that we've got? Is there a 5th sign? Are we going to go out on that limb? No, okay, cool. So Twin Fire's got the quote. Okay, cool. So someone tell me, what was on Love is Wise? There's people here that should know this off the top of their head, I think. Sun. Cool. So in the order of the poem, the clues are sun, 16, something, bring a friend. So I actually think that's like, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if it's not a code, what else could it be? Given that, we've had up to 3 words of clues, right? Like bring a friend. It's got to be short, succinct, to the point. But is there something that we could guess, that we could try, that would be meaningful, right? And this is what I'm saying. It's not going to be, after a certain amount of time or 8 inputs. No, Evo didn't make use of a slider setting. That wasn't part of the... I know that was part of the clue, but that was only there so you could hear the song. It said to you, turn down the music, but that was just so you could hear the song play. Because otherwise it had ruined the song. So that wasn't actually part of the key to unlock. it was part of the instructions. Yeah, it was just part of the instructions so you could do it. It would work even if you didn't hit the slider to 0. Yeah? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a sound argument. So I'm literally just doing this as a way to, just to chat and have something going on. And it is, I'll be honest, man, I'm enjoying riding tandem single player. It's cool. No, Chris, we can, yeah, T can answer that question, but I'm happy to do it because I've got nothing else to do. Look how big this is. Oh, I should make that. Here you go. Look at this. Look how big this is. Oh, all the way. I love how when your I love how when your bike is resting on the deceased corpse of the other rider, you don't fall. Hey, Inspire, what's going on? Alright. Just because you say good morning from the USA. I don't want to get political. If you're interested in my political views, I'm happy to share them. But they should be obvious because it's literally common sense. But just, if you're in America, please go and vote. I don't know when, November sometime. I don't know. I'm Australian. Why do I care? I have my reasons. And again, common sense. But yeah, go vote. Get engaged in the political process because you need to. That is all, but you mentioned USA, so I had to share that. Yeah, now T-Hill, I'm with you, man. I get it. But I just don't even know where to start. We have no clue, no hint, nothing. Nah, Shadow, I'm just using 2 controllers in my hands. Index fingers for the top controller and thumbs for the bottom one. It's actually not that hard. It works surprisingly. The only problem is you don't have analog control, like gas, and I haven't got brake at all. Well, I do, but I have to switch my fingers from A to X on the Xbox controller, and that's not easy to do without looking. Honestly, you don't need brake, and yeah, this works just good, just fine. Damn it. Oh, my spine. Oh, we still good. Oh, sorry. I wasn't paying attention because of SpaceX. That would be pretty sweet. You still remember fixed pattern codes? Yeah, man. That was the website for the Evo Riddle. I think everybody wants it to be something tangible. You don't want it to be like the HD Riddle, where it's like, questions. What? Damn it, give me a thing. So Upperman, that has been suggested. To see how far you can go backwards, I think doing pretty much what I was just doing. You're too young for the Evo? Really? That wasn't that long ago? I guess it was 2012, 2014. So this isn't easy to do on tandem. And that's where the orb was there, so... But yeah, it's 51 fault, so who knows. But yeah, so if I hit this, there's like... There's fireworks that come off. And there's a red and a green one. So, oh, sorry, red and a blue one. But who knows? Who cares? This is so demoralizing, by the way, when you get involved in this. It's just, you're just constantly like, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm wasting my life. Yeah, so the donkey one was down here, wasn't it? Can we just make that? Yeah, speed, that's awesome. I'm glad. But watch, see? Blue and a red. And that looks reddish, yeah, it's reddish. Pink? I don't know. Probably nothing. So, there's nothing. But me and my best mate here. So is there... Oh, dude, it can't be the shopping cart, surely. I mentioned him in a tweet, seeing if I could get a reaction from him, so... So if there is any suggestions right now, please throw them at me. I'm happy to test anything, but this is the problem. If it like requires hardcore, like if it's just moderate amount of skill, like I said, making it to the sun with 16 faults, I can do that. If it's, I don't think he cares about the bounty. Sorry, I saw someone mention that in the Discord. I don't think he cares. It would mean nothing to him. Now, see, this is the thing. Yeah, I'm not doing zero donkey. Yeah, no chance. The fourth sign's not going to do anything. So the fourth sign's going to have nothing to do with tandem and nothing to do with 16. Because they're all things for the tandem and the sun and 16 at the end. The fourth sign, and really what we've got is 54 and 67. Why? Explain 73 to 88. Because if No, but see, this is the thing. If both signs have appeared at 73, in and around 73, and both signs have appeared where there's noises, the order of the signs. Really? So, but what's 54? What's 67 then? Because the signs have also only shown up where there's noises. So, except for freaking. Oh, okay. So that's what you're saying about the donkey. Okay. So that, yeah. So those sounds are. Yeah. I don't see how you could be, because the sound makes a lot of sense. Just ambience? Wow. That's nasty if it is. Alright. So if the signs are in order, and they're in order of the poem, actually that does make sense, doesn't it? Because if the signs are the... So that's the other thing, is that you don't have to do... Yeah, okay. So what was the fault? Alright, I'm gonna buy into that line of thinking. What was the order? So sun happens at 73. 16 happens at 73. Bring a friend happens at 87. So the donkey zero fault sign is the 4th. Yeah, because of the word of the poem. So somewhere between, 74 and like 86. I mean, that narrows it down. It does narrow it down in a horrible and depressing way. But the question is it zero fault up to those points? But I don't think it's going to be zero fault, because we've already done a zero fault thing. We've had orbs. Yeah, so there's no pattern to suggest that it's 2 of one thing and 2 of another thing. Sorry. Chords are getting messed up. So it can't be zero fault donkey and then zero fault something else and then signs and orb. I mean, it could be. Bring a friend could be multiplayer? Nah, I doubt it. Because you think about it though, it's got to unlock something with the code. Yeah, I know, Speed. It's got to unlock something, so it's got to be a set of conditions that are testable within the editor. Multiplayer isn't. I don't like one of those things. Finishing the track on minute 16, Hamza. I mean, but on what bike? You have to do it on everything. Zero fault tandem. Been done. And I watched the replay. There's nothing there. So that's the thing. Unless it's one of the bikes that. So actually, let's have it. Show me how to do the. So in the editor. Oh, thank you for buying one of my things. So let's check this out. In the editor. No, sorry, not in the editor. In the replay. So I can go to like alpaca. So let's try that real quick. All right. I'm going to go leaderboards. I'm going to go bike leaderboards. Let's go alpaca. So, what I want to do is watch the replay. But how far can the camera go? Because you say if it's proximity based. Yeah, but the sun's going to be there for the end, not for the 4th sign. So the 4th sign is... So, I mean, the 4th sign is likely to be an orb. If we say that there's going to be a hidden orb somewhere. What are your clothes called in Trials Rising? I think they're known as clothes. Outfit? Gear? Alright. So this is technically zero fault. So just help me out here. For anybody that found this orb for zero fault donkey, if you do this in the replay, technically speaking, right now, the orb would show up. So if the orb was here, if it was zero fault alpaca and the orb was right there, right now it would be visible. Is that correct? So you're saying it could be, but, and this was the thing, with the 5 orbs, they weren't visible until it was actually proximity based. Right? But Blubby's one, so just answer me this. Blubby's orb was visible in the replay camera when he wasn't near it. Anyway. Yeah, wow. And the other thing is, too, you can't get off the driving line, so I think that was something T. Hill said right at the start. That'd be sweet if it was, like, inside here and there was a way to unlock the door and then you... Oh, that'd be cool. So this is the thing. There's, like, a switch right there. Or there. So there's the button. So that's how they found the button. So that's pretty cool. Like, finding that is awesome. Because you guys would have just been sitting here going through every square inch of this, huh? Forwards, backwards, upside down. Damn it. I meant to do that. Alright, so this is I'm just going to go... I'm not going to worry... Oh, actually, I will just ride the whole track. But, yeah, so what we're thinking is somewhere between 74 and 86. Okay. Does that mean if I just go straight for the volcano... Do you actually ride up the volcano? No. No, I've got to go around the driving line. Three signs, Shadow. The problem is on this replay, he's got like 9 faults. I don't know where the first fault is, so I'm assuming if I can't get... Oh, wow. Cool tree. Oh, is this just the pre... Yeah, this is not the... This is when they're off in the distance before they actually load them properly. Yeah. And see, like, the fire. That's because, like, rings of fire and stuff. Like, none of that stuff's actually loaded yet because we're so far away from the rider. Yeah, no, having... Look, yeah, the replays could obviously be a lot better. 20. I mean, it's faster than riding the track, but as we say, it may not actually matter because if this doesn't actually show you what you need to see, because you've got to be closer proximity, then it's all for nothing. I'd love there to be something. I don't think I've actually played in this in the editor in the free camera at all. It's pretty cool because actually, yeah. So it looks like it's here, but when you go inside, you're actually on top of this. I'm pretty sure. The heck is that? That's it. I'm not so I can't get up to it. That's the planetarium up there. Wow. So I can't even get to it from here. It's alright, I want to try something else. Hey Joey, what's going on? What the heck? Isn't this where I want to go? Oh yeah. Cool. Alright, where's the next bit of the track? Here. Okay, cool. I lost my way, but I'm back. Yeah, so let's go. Let's go to checkpoint 74 and have a bit of a look around. But this is the thing, it's not with the amount of effort, and this is what I think I said to T Hill. The amount of effort that everyone went through to find the buttons, everyone has gone through every part of this track. So the likelihood of there being a meaningful hidden thing just out in the open, someone would have already found it. Yeah, Salty. Still 3, man. So that's why I'm sitting here at the moment just playing around. I've loaded up a replay with the alpaca, which theoretically, I mean, there's a small possibility that it shows. Well, it could show something, but who the hell knows? Speed. Hey, man, yeah. This is actually really nasty. This is really just inconsiderate from Auntie's point. He really was not thinking about our well-being. Just an evil, evil man. And I bet you he's super happy about all this. Wow, so there's rocks. And that's where you thought the sign was going to be, T Hill. Dude, you've got to trust the tracks there. Oh, because this is the jump? Whoa. Wow, that's what you meant about it being buggy. I see now. So that's cool, though. Yeah, I mean, that number theory makes sense, man. Like, it really does. I do hate to admit it, but it's sound because, like, what's the point of... Wow, this is so glitched. But it's not glitched, it just hasn't loaded everything. What's the point of using 4 sequential sentences of a poem if you're not going to... like, if the order of them is just irrelevant. So it makes a lot of sense that those checkpoints... So the order and the sequence actually makes a lot of sense. So I'm supportive of this theory. Now, I hate the fact that you've got 2 noises... and we haven't actually figured anything out from them. So that's annoying, but I'll cop it. Damn, Seth, GG. And this is the thing, I'm doing this on the with an alpaca replay. Theoretically, I've got to do this with every other bike. Alright, what am I waiting for? 74. Where am I up to? 6. Wow. This is fantastic streaming. it in here? You got it in your truck, mate? Do you know where it is, buddy? Be cool if you had a sign. Checkpoint 75. Alright, so the theory is... this is checkpoint 73 to 74, and there's two separate signs that show up. One at the top of the hill, one down here. Then you come through to 74, and it's from here onwards. Yeah, dirt mite. And the worst thing is, man, the rabbit hole is, like, it doesn't even have heating. There's no snacks. It's just rabbits. And more holes. So really all I'm looking for at the moment is an orb, in the same way they did with the donkey. And as I said, can't be off the driving line, so kind of has to be, if it is anywhere, it has to actually be here. Yeah, so once you... I don't care. Hey, Zub Game. What's going on? Now what's happening? What was here? Oh, really speed? Damn. Where does this driving line go? Oh, there. I can't even be mad at the game for loading like this when I'm 75 checkpoints away from a track that just started. It just shows how off in the distance this is what it looks like, and then as you get closer, it loads in the obstacles properly, or like it gets rid of all these backgrounds. And that's 84. What did we say? Oh, 86. This whole thing makes me sad. Almost done. Actually, that'd be a cool one to go up through here and then have to drop all the way back down. And it was like down here somewhere. See, that's where I'd hide it. If it were me, I'd hide a button or a switch under here. Because that'd be cool. Because you could do that. Oh, I can't even get up there. What? It won't actually allow me up there. What the heck? Oh, because that's the end. Okay, well, you can't get under here anyway. But look. So that's just the finish line, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, so you've got that all, that's the finish line. And that other floating thing there is the checkpoint, which is the checkpoint finish line. Yeah. All right. So that's the end of that theory. Let's do it again on another bike. This is just torture. Now we wait here. Do you want to watch the replay? We'll just wait here until he turns up, and then just celebrate. Yeah, when he gets here. This is like, actually, I gotta say, this is like watching a rally in real life. There's like this epic race that's happening, and you have no idea what's happening, and you just you camp. This is why I think people that go watch rallies are like really dedicated. But you literally are like sitting at one corner, right? There you go. This is my rally experience. And I wait here for 15, 20 minutes, and this is all you can see. Like, how was the rally? Yeah, that turn was great. That's all I saw. I've never been to a rally, by the way. I love watching rally driving. I love rally video games. I just don't see the appeal of going to watch a rally. Hi, Bert. Hey, Wheels. What's going on? So I've never been to VA. Exactly. I had free tickets to Bathurst last year. Yeah, and it was the exact same thing. I was like, yeah, it'd be cool. Like, I actually tried to convince my cousin to go. He's actually worked there a few times. I tried to convince him to go because I was like, look, maybe just as an Aussie experience, it'd be cool to go. So I'd probably go to Bathurst once. But yeah, I was just like, what? Like, brum. Yeah, mate, so how's your weekend? Brum. Yeah, no, you good? Family's good? Yeah, brum. And that's it. Tour de France, man. Is that even worse? Again, awesome, but just not to watch. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, anyway. This drink for the Bogans, you're probably right. And I'm okay with that too. I can be, I mean, I'm Southwest Sydney. We're not the most upper class people in the world. Yeah, that's fair, Quidgy. All right. Any other suggestions? Because I feel like I've spent a long time doing nothing, which is pretty much riddle hunting. So thank you for joining me, by the way, and experiencing what this is like in real time, and be able to talk out what this type of process is. Wow, Twinfire empathizing with NPCs. All right. So in the crawler, I'm just gonna try it. Is that right, Scotty? You can't do it in King Crab? Ah, speed. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I don't know, but I wouldn't be surprised because he has kept his finger on the pulse, and he really enjoys watching the discussion, like really does. So I wouldn't put it past him to have joined in. I hate this bike with all of my being. Anyway, I might just do this for fun. I mean, this bike's not as horrible as I recall. Oh, let me know if you see any orbs. So frustrating. Oh. Well, it was interesting because with the Evo Riddle, he had to start posting the images for the key only after people had sort of got to that point. So I'm pretty sure he had to like manually activate something for like the last part of it to go live because he didn't want it to be live too. Oh, this has always been my theory. I'm not positive about this, but I got the impression he had to manually activate something. So he'd have to be paying attention. Or at least in the Evo he would have had to. So yeah, who knows? Yeah, speed. Oh, look, man. Hey, look, he's like, and this is the weird thing about me getting on the riddle stuff. I always respect it. And I think, look, the fun of the riddle, as torturous as it is, the fun of it is the mystery, right? So I never want to ruin that by abusing sort of friendship, and he'd never tell me anyway. And I asked him years ago. I said, dude, I'm going to work on this game with you for 2 years. I don't want you to tell me anything about the riddle. So, but look, he's a mate of mine, and I'm more than happy to. He's been on my channel before. I mean, I've slept at his house numerous times, so I'm positive that he would love to be involved in a riddle conversation once it's all said and done. So let's organize that. I reckon T Hill gets involved. I reckon some of the whoever's on Discord. I reckon we all get on a chat together, and I'm happy to host and get a session going if you want. Yeah, but let's do it, T Hill. Let's. I mean, I know you want to do stuff, but I think if that's going to be the best option we've got, let's put some work into it, and we'll And again, T man, like I'll be led by you, but I'm happy to just at least reach out to him and say, hey mate, can we do it? Because yeah, why not? No, it's actually when you speak to him, you can understand him pretty well. It's the written stuff is harder, and especially written stuff when he's trying to be cryptic. Wow, nightmare fuel. Well, hey, seriously, make sure you've got your questions ready, and I'm more than happy to at least ask him, and yeah, hopefully I'll convince him to come along. I can't see why he wouldn't. He's awesome. And like I did the interview, and the interview I did with him under the Eiffel Tower, that was incredible to just have that work out the way it did. Just the two of us being in Paris at the same time. Like we were there working together, so like it wasn't that much of a shock. Break. So we're saying that that's the sun there too. Yeah, only when it's ended for sure. So that hologram, you're saying the hologram is the sun. Is that the planets actually going around it, or is that just like particles? I mean, yeah. About putting in a code here, I mean, it's... You're right. At least you're stationary, so you can do whatever the hell you want lots and lots of times. Yeah, okay. Interesting theory. Everything. Oh, so much for a 0-fault run. Yeah, that's fair. But dude, the floating sauna is fantastic. I think I pretty much go in it every time I'm there now. And it's as good as it sounds, man. Like, saunas are fantastic. Any Finnish people in here right now, you get it already, but saunas are amazing. Like, you just feel so nice and so relaxed, and everything just feels nice and just feels good. Here we go. This is going to be big. Whee! Quidgy, nah, man, you're wrong, and you bring shame upon your family. Something, I don't know, but you're wrong. Yeah, Brent. Basically, it's like a little like barge or something, like a pontoon with a sauna built on top of it. But it's like got stairs up the back. There's like a little like balcony type area on top of it. It's got a little wood-fired burner. And yeah, like a couple of rows of seating, a little change room, and like a area at the front, and then like a little veranda balcony type thing off the like downstairs section, and a pool ladder or something to allow you to get in and out of the water. And he's even now put bubbles on the it's actually really cool to melt the ice where you go swimming when it's frozen. You actually put on this little bubble thing, and it pumps bubble and air bubbles under the water. But by doing that, it actually brings up the warmer water from underneath, and that melts the ice. So you don't have to break, because we used to sit there with just sticks and just breaking this ice, and it was horrible. Yeah, well, that's right, Speed. So far, we've had 143. That's the one that's annoying me, is 143 faults, because that says... But again, was there ever a clue as to why it was 143 faults specifically? Hey, Trials. Yeah, who wants to post? If there's any mods that can post a link to Discord, please do. If not, I'll do it. Oh, that's right. There were numbers scattered across the track. You're right. Sorry, I remember that now. So there were clues. Okay. But yeah, none of the clues have been the same. Thanks, Seth. None of the clues have been the same as any other clue, so we're trying to do something we haven't done before. And I think he probably just assumed zero fault with the donkey would happen. But because that's the fourth one, I reckon that was the hardest one, and that was the one that maybe was just going to take a while. Whereas, I don't know about this middle one, like this third one now, because like the first two, and it's almost like if those clues also represent like the difficulty, right? So I can't remember if it was buttons or orbs first, but those ones are the sort of the first easiest two. The hardest one could be the zero and the donkey. But yeah, I don't know what the other one could be. It could just be a certain bike, or it could be something else. That's so OP. Thanks, Trials. I hope you and yours are safe as well. So there's something. Ah, so you reckon that's just ambience? I guess because you just sit in the ice cave? I don't know. It feels weird. It feels too specific. Look at that climb. Climbing is so OP in this thing, it's nuts. Alright, so basically, so this is the problem. It's taken me 12 minutes to get to the part of the track where we think we might start looking for something. 13 minutes actually it'll be by the time I get here. Alright, so that sound is there for a reason. That sound is there for a reason. Oh. So that's all I can think to do right now is just bail out of everything and see if there's anything around. Oh yeah, speed. It's awesome, man. And this is why I love watching even the comments on the videos and stuff. Because the hard thing is, right, it's a difficult thing to get into. And again, T Hill did a phenomenal job in kind of explaining it to me, which then hopefully help other people understand it as well. Well, a bit late for that, Dobie. Yeah, Speed, wasn't someone talking about that in Discord today? Yeah. Unless... No, I don't know. Like, that's the thing. Someone just forget. That's the thing. A track design, a level designer just forgot to enable physics or whatever. Or it's like they're the two most important barrels in the whole game. And you don't know. And that is the part that sucks. This bike's done a pretty good job of making it through this track, I'll be honest. Yeah, Zero Fault Tandem was done, Johnny. Toby, what are the clues? 3 lines. So the thought process is there's 4. So you're saying here as well. The thought process is that there is there's 4 signs. 3 of them have been found. 3 of them make up the first, second, and fourth line of a poem, or start of a poem. So we think we got the right, and that's the order I think in which they were found as well, or at least where they're displayed within the track. So this is why we're thinking the clue might be between checkpoint 74 and 86, because that would fit in with the sequence of the 4 clues. So it gives you at least a smaller search area. The 4 clues were on the back of those things was Morse code. The Morse code read, one of them read sun, the next one read 16, the number 16. The fourth one read bring a friend, which we think is the tandem bike, and the third sign is what we're looking for now. So the problem is you can't do anything here except get run over by your own bike. Why is this, I'm assuming you're in place of interest. And not just a cool scene. That's my question. Why is this interesting? You don't know. I love it. I don't know. It's probably important. That's what this riddle does to you, man. So going backwards would be interesting. But you'd think to go backwards there'd be like a button or something. Like something to trigger it. And then you go and see how far you can go backwards. That just sucks. And you kind of get to here and that's it. Is it rock? I love it. There's a rock that looks important. Jabaki, one of the snowflakes, yeah. Oh. Yeah, it was interesting. There was there was a challenge on Inferno 4 about exploding barrels, wasn't there? It is interesting there's so many barrels here, huh? Yeah, ping. We found it, boy! No, I wish. Secret area! That'd be so cool. Nah, the altitude signs are just altitude signs, I believe, is the theory. Right, this might be harder than I... Oh no. See, if the camera doesn't move, then the likelihood of there being something there is pretty slim. Mind you, I can do that and get around the bomb. Nah, see, if the camera doesn't head down with you, then it's usually nothing there. If the camera starts doing weird stuff, then you know you're onto something. So that camera that just sort of hangs at the top. Yeah, Seth, it might be interesting to just blow up every barrel between 74 and 86. If that's where most of the barrels are, I guess, but... Is there stars in front of the moon? Oh, yeah. That's pretty funny. See, only you'd figure that out, Twinfire. Is there any purpose for a little area you can reverse into at the start of transitions? No. But I think I've told people there is... I did hide something on the Unia Trials... in the Unia Trials stuff that no one's ever found. Nothing to do with this, but I did hide something. I'm going to drop down here just because I said that's where I would hide something. See, nothing. No camera, no nothing. No. Everyone's found them. No, everyone's found that. I still get messages from people wanting shirts. Sorry, man. Yeah. That barrel thing's interesting. No, not another giveaway. A tiny little thing that no one will even care about. But that's something, and I hit it. That's fine. I think I told Auntie one time. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this once before. I think when I was doing the interview with him. I did a stream and I did an interview with him. And I told him, and I was like, you know what? You mess with our heads so much. I'm not going to ever tell you about this. Until the day that I decide to reveal it, or someone finds it. Which again, like no one will, because it's not like a super hidden awesome thing. Hey, Bradders. Seriously? 16 is insane, dude. Thank you so much. You get the idea, Bradders. Hey, 16. You start seeing it everywhere now. Oh, Neko. I can't imagine doing that for like 15 minutes and then be like, oh, let's bail out. So any other suggestions, people? Hey, Duck, what's going on? I mean, yeah, Shadow, it's like, yeah, but don't. It's not worth it. It's like really not worth it. Yeah, speed. Nah, Shadow, it's really not worth it. All right. Jabaki. Yeah. Let's do that. All right. Anything? This is such a pointless stream. Any suggestions? Anything else? This is the problem. I can't. I'm not gonna sit here and grind out zero fault tracks. So the question is, like, do I keep looking? Like, sorry, I had a big day today. Do I keep looking at replays? Do I don't even know what. And I'm running out of ideas. Oh no! Oh, I was gonna say, imagine it was just like you go backwards and there's a sign here, and it's like the first one you should have found right at the start. That'd be so cool. Wish it was so easy. With the sun helmet. It's not. I mean, yeah. Just for a laugh, I'm gonna do that. I should just make like a real clickbaity thumbnail with me with the sun helmet on the sun. Have I got new gear? Oh, that. Yeah, okay. Let's do it. Yellow pants. Ooh. All right. This is what the stream's become. I need someone to have some suggestions. I'm happy to try stuff. Ugh. Just go. Oh, I can't customize them anyway. No, it's horrible. That's not gonna work. Can't customize them. Let's see. Hey. Nice. Oh, I better wear them. Alright, let's do it. Almost right. This is looking good. Is a guy cheering in a Portaloo? Yeah. I have seen that before. What do you reckon? UV gloves? I think they work just by default. I mean, that's a pretty cool looking dude, man. I'll take that. This Auntie does his own stunts. No. So this is the thing. I wrote some of those things, man. So I really don't think they're gonna be them. I'm pretty sure I wrote that one. All right. Does anyone want to see anything else? Because I mean, I'm happy to keep trying riddle stuff, but I think I've got nothing. Did you write doing it on the donkey? No. And weirdly, I didn't write the one about me either. The what would Fat Shady do? That wasn't mine. I remember doing the Isaac Newton and The one about the community, Reddit one I wrote, because I was just like, what an awesome opportunity to actually like encourage people to come to Reddit and to come to Trials forums and whatever else. So stupidly, and this is someone actually told me this afterwards. They're like, why didn't you actually tell people about your YouTube channel in the game? I was like, the only way I did it was like if you like in that hidden lines of dialogue. I didn't actually like. There's nowhere in the game that actually says, "Hey, I'm a YouTuber. Come and check out my channel," which would have been smart from a self-promotion perspective. And most people that play this game have no idea I exist. So, if you want to think about regrets and think about maybe something I should have done differently, yeah, that's probably one of them. I didn't want to because I was like, how I don't know, just what a I don't know. I felt like I'm already getting such like featured in such a big way to then go out of my way to like also then make sure that everybody knows my like. It felt like it felt silly. But then someone I was talking to who used to work at Red Links was like, yeah, but dude, like all your YouTube content like is just positive, like it's more positive for the game and people engage with it and engage with the community. Why wouldn't you? I was like, yeah, that's a good point. I probably should have done that. So, did I get more subs? Not. I mean, yes and no. Like, look, when I went on stage at E3, June 18, I had 8,000, and now it's like 15,000. So, yes, but actually, I should check. If you care, let me check. I don't know. Because when did the game come out? February 19. Let me see. I should be able to go. No one cares but me, but I'm curious now. Channel analytics, let's go. I want to go overview, I want to go subscribers, and I want to go a custom date range. So let's do it between... Well, let's just do it from the game's release. So what was the date? I'm just going to go 10 to... Yeah, alright, so let's do it from February... Why is that? Yeah, 10th of February. Alright. So from the game's release... Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, so from the game's release till now, I've got 5,000 subs, but most of them happened between February and May. Oh, shit. Yeah. Yeah, February and May. And basically at the end of May, it's pretty much just been very, maximum of like 10 at most a day since May 19. There you go. If you're curious, that's the stats. So yeah, not ungrateful for it at all. Awesome. But yeah, basically I got 2 or 3 month boost and then it was pretty much back to normal. Oh yeah, Chipaggy from riddle, like pointless riddle hunting to like YouTube analytics. This is I can bust out some awesome like presentation slides. It's actually, you know what? I'll tell you something seriously. It is a skill that I am actively working on this year for my own career development, and I'm not even kidding. It is. I'm actively working on my presentation skills, and in particular, the creation of PowerPoint slides. And I'm going to tell you this, and you may or may not understand me, but certainly in my environment, in the corporate environment, PowerPoint slides are the language of senior leaders, right? I'm not a senior leader, and I'm not someone that engages with those people often, I guess. Like, starting to, I guess, but it's amazing to me. There's stuff that I've been trying to tell people for a year, and I thought I'd been doing a good job, and no one gets it. I put a 3 slides together and present it, and everyone's like, oh, that's a great idea. should have thought of that before. I was like, dude, it's exactly what I said a year ago. How did you not hear me? But again, I was talking the wrong language. I wasn't talking the language of senior leaders. And it's weird, but I'm telling you, man, picture paints 1,000 words. So get your PowerPoint game up. If you're certainly in a white-collar office environment, get your PowerPoint skills up, man. It will do you well. You have your logo. Oh, so okay. Here's an interesting story, Shadow Lord. Let's go. No, can I tell you about that? So it's actually the 2012. It's my original logo from 2012 when I first started the channel. Right? It's the circle one with the 4 riders from Evo. Is that correct, Shadow? No? Because that should be the logo. Oh, that was the logo when I last saw it. But anyway, if that's... Oh, maybe they updated it. Yeah, that original, the OG logo was pretty cool. Still available in my merch store. Wow, it was a bit sad. Yeah, no, the story was that school... Where the Uni Trials stuff, that school level was supposed to be where the Uni Trials happened, and then we ended up creating the warehouse thing. But they built that, they put that logo into that environment, and I think it stayed. So, yeah, but maybe they got rid of it after a while. I don't know. There's literally no purpose for me doing this except for the fact that I just thought it'd be a fun challenge to do this on the squid. So anybody that's interested in this whole riddle hunting thing, this is quite sad. Because this is what it becomes now. There is no clues. Let me just check my Twitter again. Because I did mention the boss in a sneaky hope that he would send me something. He has not. He has not. Oops. So the worst thing is, Doc, I've done this before. Like I was heavily involved in the HD Riddle and the Evo one. I think, yeah, to a, I don't know. I feel like HD one more so, but I was definitely involved in a number of them, and I've been here so many times before. So that's interesting. To actually... Let's go here. I wonder if going backwards from this point. But again, why would it be this point? Just doing stuff for the fun of it now. Because that breaks away, and then that... Oh, wow. Totally worth it. Yeah, is there a billboard there now? That's cool. Yeah, Quidgy, that's what I was trying to think about, man. But there's so many different things. And the one that's really concerning me is that having to get one at 143 faults, but I forgot there was hidden numbers in that track. I wish it was easy. Oh, I wish there was something. I wish there was a clue. I wish there was like something to focus on. But at the moment, all we have is get on a bike and do lots of things on this track and see if something happens. That is the fullest extent. That's true speed. Yeah, and Andy, 100%. I agree with you there. Yeah, Bradders. Rising, do I have Ubisoft Club? Sure. This is the one that sucks. Yeah. Duck, that would be annoying. Where's my sun? My sun outfit looks pretty cool. It's covered in dirt now. Potential cave along here? Oh, I've never been up here before. Yeah, Brad, as you saw me trying a Konami. Rising, man, I don't know what my fastest time is. I got plat, didn't I? I think I got platinum. Yeah, I did. I got 0 full plat. So the cool thing is, I think everybody like wants to be here to see it. If we found something, like that would be amazing. But the likelihood of that happening is so minuscule, it's not even funny. But I do like the idea of narrowing this down now to only those last few. Well, you narrow it down. Actually, you narrow it down to that's where the sign should be. But the problem is, do you have to do something prior to unlock the sign? Because with the other ones, you had orbs and buttons that started in like the first 10 checkpoints. Later, Quidgy. Stay out of trouble, man. National Robotics? Nah, I didn't do any of the decoration in Uni Trials levels. I've shared this story, but I tried to do a decoration once and just moved a few posters around and screwed up like a whole day's worth of work. What do we have on Giga so far? 3 clues. One that resulted in the word sun, one that resulted in the number 16, one that resulted in a phrase bring a friend, which we assume is a hint to tandem bike, and that is it. No, Scotty, to the best of my... Yeah, Speed knows better than me. I mean, apart from lava, but it also has the unfortunate side effect of killing you. Yeah, but seeing these barrels like everywhere makes me think it's not the barrels either. Unless, oh my god, it could be every barrel, but there's so many, right? There was only 8 buttons. But I guess because they're so obvious, they could get away with having more. Like I said, Inferno has had an achievement or challenge for exploding barrels, if anyone remembers. Yeah, but Brad, someone mentioned that already, so you're probably right. I wanted to fall down there. Oh, thank you. Oh, he's... Oh, I was going to be like, oh, he's following me. No. Oh, Brad, it's 100%. Yeah. Wow, yeah. That is correct. The donkey clue resulted in bring a friend. Yeah, I'm like that too, Twinfire. Seth, is that you using my name? It's weird, dude. I feel uncomfortable when people do that, just because it's weird. Just it's weird. Oops. Damn it again. Just press that by accident. Oh, well that's cool. Yeah, well Brad, you can't use that name either, Bradders. It's Braiders. Please. Why did I just hit restart? I don't even know what the hell I was doing, so I don't really care. This is pointless. You know what? I'm going to try, just for fun, see if I can swing on one of these cables. I can't interact with them, really? I felt like I went through it. I can't. Oh, nice hit though. I win. I'm done with this track for tonight. So, here is an insight into riddle solving hunting. I sat here for, someone will tell me uptime, a fair amount of time. I have attempted maybe 2 or 3 things, and it's achieved nothing. Yeah, 2.5 hours. So, you can look at this a couple of different ways. One of them is, I wasted a couple of hours, we had some fun, we had some good time, a few laughs, played around with, all good. Or, I just wasted my life. And that I could have done literally anything else that would have been more productive than this. Which way do you look at it? How you've been on, many of you have been on this journey with me. How do you look at this right now? I'm steering towards the latter, if I'm honest. And there's my best, 13:31. Elf, where's the doctor? It's funny though, because you have 2. Remove possibilities, yeah, but no one's going to remember this. Little from column A, little from column B. That's probably the right answer. Yeah, and hey, Pyro, I agree, man. I had nothing better to do anyway. I was going to sit here and stream trials, so I might as well do this. Cos with the half full. Love it. Well, hey, I did try, Elf. I did try. All right. I think you know what? I think I'm just gonna call it. That was fun. Honestly, despite the frustration, that was actually fun. Thank you for hanging out with me. Honestly, I really appreciate it because this is mind-numbing stuff when you're trying to do it on yourself, and I empathize for anybody that's sitting at home trying to solve riddles by themselves. It's seriously tough work, man. So thank you so much for joining me. I'm gonna wrap this up. Let's go and see who's currently streaming trials. Because hold on. Damn, I had a notification on Twitter, but it's not from Auntie. So if I get anything, I'm going back. Who have we got? Oh, a French streamer that I've actually good had chat to. Li Prima. It's actually really, really cool, but predominantly speaks in French, so I don't think that's where I should be rating. Who? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Italian, Korean, Japanese, French. NL Strike. You know what? I'm going to have to show some love to Strike. NL_Strike1. Legit in every stream that I go to. Like, it is insane how many streams Strike is in. So I can't be mad and I have to share some love because seriously, dude deserves a raid. He's always helpful, always chatting to people, always super nice. Can I suggest that you go along? Yellow Shady Hoodies in chat if you've got them. If you don't, just go and say hi. Show some love. But go and follow Strike because genuinely somebody who's quite active in the Twitch trial space. So yeah, go show some love. I'm out for now. Thank you so much. Please, if anybody hears anything more about the riddle, jump on the Discord. Link in the last video that I posted. And yeah, let's solve this thing together somehow. But please, can you guys all waste 2.5 hours of your life as well? Waste it with me, make me feel a bit better about myself, and hopefully your 2.5 hours is more productive than mine. Thank you so much. I'm out. Till next time. Goodbye. And I think we got the weird 10-second thing. What, Seth? Totally not. Or at least that's not been in my experience. So, Seth, if that's the case, I have words. Let me go have words. I'll put my dad pants on. Stop. Be nice. Be good community people. Anyway, I'm out. Thanks so much. Bye.
Damn, okay. Thank you for the raid. Uni of Trials. Wow. Wow. Yeah, hello